Spirited away. In the vicinity of Mount Takami, people have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. One such girl is Miyu Hinasaki. She awakens to find herself in an old, half-flooded building. Okay. Ooh. So, I am familiar with the series. I have watched Gab Smolders playthrough 1 to 4, and I have watched a bit of this one, and I've played a bit myself, but nothing recorded. So yeah, here I am trying again, making sure it's not completely cursed. But yeah, so I do know a bit of what I'm getting into. So her surname sounded very familiar, but I guess we'll get into that later on maybe, if the story decides to tell us. And this is very creepy. Ooh, look at the camera angles. Oh, why are they all getting up? Okay, so tutorial mode. I have to get out of here. Okay, we can look around. We need to head that way. Ooh. Oof. Okay. I hope it's not cold. We're just gonna scoot past. Don't mind us. Hi, nice to meet you. Whew. Okay, I have to find a way out of here. Yeah, you do. Okay, there's a light at the end of the corridor. Maybe there's a way out that way. I hope so, because we have company. Company that can't see and they're chasing after us. I have to get out. Yeah, please. Okay, run. No. Oh. Okay, this way. Ugh, that's hair, isn't it? It looks like this is the big boss lady. Miyu Hinasaki has disappeared. No one could hear her cries for help as she was sealed into a shrine on top of a mountain. And that mountain is where the events of the story took place. We follow the fates of 3 people: Yuri, Rin, and Miyu. It's a terrifying tale of the supernatural. And then, ta-da! Project Zero, or Fatal Frame. I know it's called, it was always called Project Zero just in Europe, I think. And then, but it's still Fatal Frame as well in like the US and everywhere else, maybe. But yeah, so seeing this again, and actually focusing on what was happening instead of trying to get out of the tutorial, I wonder why it's water and hair. Like, why is there so much hair? Just a question. Okay, so this is the first chapter. I have played this before, but I think I missed a few things, so let's see if we... after this intro, it's the first chapter, but technically, I don't know, in any case. So first drop, Vanishing Trace, Yuri Kozukata. Shadow reading. Among the residents of the villages at the foot of Mount Takami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. This ability, known as shadow reading, enables the user to view the shadow or trace of someone lost in inexplicable circumstances. This is not unlike the psychometry practice elsewhere. Yuri Kozukata accompanies Hisoka Kurosawa, a woman who possesses the shadow reading ability, to an abandoned inn on Mount Takami. Sensing Yuri could, in time, become talented at shadow reading, Hisoka takes her along on an assignment. It's a pretty sunset, actually.
Yuri. 探し物は多分ここよ。ここから先はあなたがやってみて。これを渡すわ。このカメラは見えないものを映し出す遮影機。なくしたものを探す手がかりを見つけられる。これがあなたの初めての仕事。あなたならできる。少し練習しておきましょう。扱いは普通のカメラと同じ。 構えて何か撮影してみて。
Okay, before we get into that, so it is on Japanese dub and English subtitles. I don't speak Japanese. I'll recognize a phrase here or there. I'm also terrible at reading subtitles and playing games, which I didn't expect because I can read subtitles just fine. So I might miss a few things from the subtitles itself. But okay, I can't go into that menu yet, but in the other menu, there's notes and stuff, so I think before each chapter I'll read all the notes, the new ones, and then continue playing. Because I know that from the previous games, those ones also give you like a lot of information. Okay, so let's get through the intro chapter. So it looks like we're in Mikamori Hot Springs. This used to be an inn. And I am not playing with motion controls, so... That world we see through the lens is not unlike the afterlife. Oh, she gives you like tips when you're going through the tutorial. Okay. Okay, so this is a post-mortem photograph. Go on and head inside. Okay, so this is the map where we are at the moment. I believe this is the bridge behind us, and this is where we are now. So I believe when we go in, this will populate. And then snap mode is the camera mode for the game, so it's the free camera mode. But yeah, so this is items and records. So here's everything we have at the moment. This is the photo we just received. Sorry if you're already familiar with this, but I'm not, so I need to go through everything. Okay, so prologue. Miyu, a girl who has been spirited away, awakes in a flooded mansion. While searching for the exit, she comes across a room with nothing but a large black box inside. As the box opens, what emerged from within is not of this world. With no one there to hear Miyu scream, her voice is lost in the mist. So this kind of summarizes everything, I think, as you pick it up. And maybe it adds stuff itself as well. I guess we'll see. But yeah, you can upgrade the camera as well. And then there's a ghost list. Okay, in we go. Oh, I got him. Yeah, Ren Sans is here, but I don't know what you said beforehand. Somewhere around here, he wants us to see whether we can find any more. I don't want to turn on English, but I feel like I should. Maybe if I play this again, I'll turn on English. tree branch. He's poking through a crack in the boards nailed here. There's something. I'm not seeing it. In any case. There's a heap of scrap wood at the end of the hallway. The water must have washed it all down here. There's a hole in the wall. I can see the next room over. It looks to be just as flooded. Yeah, it is definitely flooded. Oh. Oh, look at the sunset. Didn't notice before. The dude's not looking at the sunset, is he? Why did we come here at sunset, by the way?
ユーリ、待って。気配を感じるわ。それはヨスガが見せる過去の影。残影。残影は目的のものへの手がかりになる。影を追いましょう。
A shadow of the past. Oh. Innkeeper heading inside. Was that a shadow of the past? In places where the traces of the past are very strong, you may be able to view echoes of the past. Photographing them will earn you photo points, which can be used to upgrade the cameras. Okay. Oh, item. Now, I know from previous games there's hands. Luckily, it's not like 4, I believe, where in 4, if the hands grab you, you lose the item. I don't think they carried that over. Let's see. But they wouldn't have a hand grab you at the first time. Sorry. An old dusty book has been left in the hallway. Maybe someone dropped it. Mount Takami's downfall. Mount Takami has long been considered holy ground. For centuries people have been drawn to the many sacred shrines and places of worship, as well as the natural features such as the Twilight Peak and the Pool of Purification, which have themselves been treated with great reverence. The mountain was also popular with tourists and mountain climbers for the beauty of its abundant clear waters and ancient mysterious forests. Worshippers and hikers alike used to find rest at Ichiru Manor, a hot spring resort near the foot of the mountain. Now the inn lies desolate, devoid of visitors. The mountain never recovered from a devastating landslide. It suffered many years ago. The shrine road to the summit was cut off, and the flow of the water throughout the mountain was altered, forever changing the landscape. New roads that were under construction had to be abandoned, and Ichiru Manor was buried under a slew of rock, resulting in numerous fatalities. Among those lost were the family of Ichiru Manor's proprietor, effectively putting an end to the business. Mount Takami's days as a tourist destination were no more. Instead, the mountain gained notoriety as a suicide spot. Perhaps because it was traditionally a destination to which the dying would venture, the mountain's now a place for those wishing to end their own lives. By extension, it has also become a place of thrill seekers interested in the occult. Oh. Well, hi. Yeah, let's go. I don't like following the trace because it makes the camera angle weird. The door is locked. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, we can MacGyver it, but I suppose you have a different solution. I know you have a different solution. Okay, when you look around through the lens of the camera obscura, you may notice it reacting to objects, reacting to objects which are not normally visible. Lock on and photograph them to expose places or items they have a connection with. Find the locations from the photographs, and you may discover some clues there as well. Okay. There's something in the photo. There's light coming out of a closet, and there's a doll on top of a chest of drawers. This might be where the key is. Find the place shown in the photograph. It's somewhere in this building. To view it again, go to tokens. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we have feet. Hanging man. Oh, she opens them so slowly. Okay, here is the doll. There is our key or something, probably. Aha, key on red keychain. Okay, we have to go back. Oh, hi. Man looking at a key. Creepy. This is even worse actually. She was looking at the door when we came in. Okay, let's just go. So I think when I first played this, there was a photograph I missed when we just went through the door. Maybe I can get it this time. Ah, you got it. Searching man. Okay. What's she looking at? It could be hidden. Okay. The camera obscura will react to items that are normally hidden from the eyes of the living. You can bring those items back to this world by photographing the place where they were taken from with the correct angle and position. Oh, go back. Ta-da! We made a book appear. Let's go home.
ここはあまりいい場所じゃない。
Oh, she's already on the other side. Oh. Hi, I saw you. Peering man. I love how he just closes the door. Like, the door is usually closed behind you, once you leave them in this game.
今回のような物探しは簡単だけど、人探しは
People is much more difficult.
影見はその名の通り対象の影を見てしまう。神隠しにあった人の影は
Never follow after someone who has been spirited away.
見てしまうこともある。
I mean, that's probably what the whole game is based around. Oh, I missed you. Nothing in here. Cutscene. I might speed through this tutorial actually. But look at the wall. I love how they gave her a little bit of hope, and then they like grabbed you back into the pond again. I think he's saying help me. Then why are you attacking me? Okay, spirit fragment. Fatal frame and fatal time. I'm skipping through this because I've already played this bit. Unfortunately, I just lost it. Back range. Okay, now we can move. Oh, you're cheating. Where are you going? that was a good one. 5 and 1. Yeah, here he comes again. He's probably the easiest one in the entire game. I mean, I'd be freaked out as well. I don't think we signed up for this job. Should I have brought you here? Okay. Cutscene.
Ah, 先生、先ほど黒沢さんがいらっしゃって。
ああ、密かが来たのか。
見つかったそうです。
本当か。
受け取っておきました。
Oh, that is the cutscene we just saw. And this dude is dreaming about it, so I wonder if he was the boy or if he was just a spectator. And it's now like a memory he kind of blocked out. But in any case, so while learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of post-mortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Takami. The album was requested by a certain Ren Hojo. As Ren awoke from a bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream or a repressed childhood memory? The question has plagued him for some time. Well, I think we just found the answer. Ta-da! We are done. Yay! Second drop, Mount Takami, Yuri Kozukata. A few days have passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Fuyuhi Himeno shows up, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. I really love the look of this. It's kind of like a blend with a little bit of modern and old-timey as well, antique-y as well. Looks really cool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure she didn't tell her not to worry. I think she more like said, I'm sorry, like, or excuse me, or something in that line. And then she didn't say anything at the end. Maybe she wanted to say, wait, come back. So, a missing person case. Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on. Hisoka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues as to her whereabouts. Okay, so it is somewhere in the middle. Oh, before we go and do that... Oh, wrong button. Okay, so we have a few records to go through. So, Post-Mortem Photography. The original intention behind Post-Mortem Photography was to give the mourning relatives something to remember their loved one by. The original intention behind post-mortem photography was to give the mourning relatives something to remember their loved ones by. The bodies were dressed in the finest cloths, and their faces made to look as if they were alive. At a time when photographs were a luxury very few could afford, post-mortem photographs offered a chance to capture an image of their beloved. Dr. Kunihiko Aso, with his camera obscura, had been invited all over Japan to take such pictures. Most of them are on Mount Takami. Post-mortem photographs were especially treasured by those living on and around Mount Takami. They believed that a camera captures the soul of the photographed person, preserving it unchanged for eternity. Okay, so Kunihiko Aso sounds familiar. If you're familiar with the series, then you'll recognize it too. Basically, if you don't know, this might be spoilers, probably not. He is the inventor of the camera obscuras. So, yeah, so apparently he went around taking post-mortem photographs of people. Okay. Shadow reading. Shadow reading, not unlike psychometry, is the ability to see the traces related to lost items or people who have been spirited away. In the past, this ability was fairly common in the Mount Takami area. Nowadays, very few have the knowledge necessary to perform it. Those who still use the ability are thought to be descendants of Mount Takami shrine maidens. Shadows of the past, seen when shadow reading, through contact with a token of the lost person or object. A person possessing psychic abilities can sense its trace, showing them where to go. People with particularly strong abilities will see the form of their quarry, not just a shadow. The traces will attract malevolent ghosts, so it is dangerous to spend too long gazing at them. Yet another risk lies in following the trace of a person who has already died or has been spirited away, as you may be inadvertently following them to the world of the dead. Okay? That sounds pretty much what we're getting into. Tokens. Tokens are used in shadow reading. They are objects which carry a trace of a person or object that has gone missing. A person with the shadow reading ability is able to follow the trace to find that which is lost. There can be anything, items that the subject liked, strands of hair, letters or diaries that mattered to them very much, or photographs, to name a few. It's also possible to use items which belong to dead people to follow their trace to lost or hidden items, but that kind of shadow reading carries it with it a great risk. The Netherworld. The world of the dead. It is a place of never-ending night, permanent darkness, where the Netherworld connects to the world of the living. The sky glows as if in the light of the setting sun. The light beckons those unfortunate enough to see it towards a darkness they will never escape. Sounds ominous. Okay, so the first drop is what we just played earlier. I think we already read this one. Yeah, so this is the note when we began the chapter. There's a few more. I'll read the Camera Obscura one, but I'll leave the rest for now. A camera with the power to expose that which normally remains hidden. Invented by Dr. Kunihiko Aso, a researcher of the occult. The special film it uses captures traces of beings which are not of the world of the living. Several of these cameras exist, but as each was made as a prototype, their appearance and capabilities differ. Most of them are broken now, and no one knows how to repair them. The cameras are highly sought after by collectors despite rumors of them being cursed. The collectors either see that as another unique property and as a risk worth taking, or they discredit such talk as mere superstition. Just like Hisoka, there are people who use the cameras as tools for specialist work. However, such people tend to already have the ability to sense the ephemeral. Some say that the broken cameras aren't broken at all. The users do not have the ability to make them work. Okay. Let's continue. Can we explore the rest of the house? We can. Oh, there's books and stuff. And a TV. Suicide at Mount Takami. How does a place become famed for suicide? As more people die, the place will gain a reputation, and people are drawn to these spots out of a desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these suicide spots are rarely known as a hotspot for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Takami distinct from the others. It has both a tradition of suicide and has long been associated with ghost sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater. It is said if you are found by one of these maidens that they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze will never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of spectres on Mount Takami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who have been kept from committing suicide on Mount Takami claim to have seen a maiden, or one of these looping spectres, and felt a strong compulsion to kill themselves. Perhaps it is because of these stories of maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own lives. The Deathly Mountain. Traditions. Mount Takami has long been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was a taboo. Watching the sunset behind the mountain too was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to that accursed peak. They're said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanished can be found at the bottom of the lake of the departed on the mountain's summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Takami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. And today it has become a popular place at which to commit suicide. Okay. Don't think there's anything else. I have this cool little indoor courtyard type thing that looks really nice. Up we go. Hisoka gave me this room when I moved in. It used to be her bedroom. It's been a while since I moved in, but I still haven't unpacked anything. It looks like it. This is Hisoka's room. She really likes the traditional Japanese style. It's an old Japanese style full-length mirror. I've never liked looking into mirrors. Sorry? Okay. No. Okay, lost item case file. Missing item diary. Photo of the deceased. Locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother. Relates to a deceased individual. Applies caution. The caretaker of the deceased had burned the diary at her request. Storeroom key. Photo of the deceased. Locate storeroom key. Item may have already been lost. Token. An item belonged to the deceased. Apply caution. Item located. Had been hidden by client's parent. Return to client. Diamond ring. Rings box. Client seeks lost engagement ring. Requested fiancé not to be notified. Date of wedding soon approaching. Found on client's desk. Was an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. From Rain. Okay. Album of post-mortem photographs. Token, a post-mortem photograph. Reference material for a book about traditional practice in Mount Takami area. Bad location, but minimal danger anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Found in an old building of abandoned inn. Shadow attempted to drag Yuri toward the Neverworld. Should have gone alone. Must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. The Art of Shadow Reading. Okay, I think we already read this one. Ah, okay, this is new. So, things that the owner wished to be forgotten. Things whose owners have passed away. Things that no longer wish to be seen. Things drawn partway into the Neverworld, invisible within our own. Such items can be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people who have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In many such cases, they have been taken by creatures of the Neverworld who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. Yeah, that really helps, because I think you went searching for someone and you got spirited away as well. An envelope. Sender's name reads Fuyuhi. This must be her missing person request. Maybe it could provide some clues as to where Hisoka and Fuyuhi went. Dear Miss Kurosawa, please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You still take on missing persons cases, do you? I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she was probably spirited away. I mean, this region is probably a good excuse, but still, I mean, you have to try and find them, I suppose. Haruka wouldn't have gotten anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka's still alive, I know it. But something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. And there's a photo. Oh, they look so cute. It shows Fuyuhi looking shyly and another girl. They look close. Huh.
この人を探して氷上山に
Oh wow, yeah, it really looks like it.
氷上山自殺の名所だという日比野さんはきっとこの山にいる
Oh, why are we here in the dark? Mikabari Hot Springs. Like seriously, why are you here at night? I should be able to use this picture of her to find her trace. Okay. Well, let's just go home. It would probably let me go home. Oh, and it's saving. That's always a good thing in games like this. Okay, well, there she goes. Oh! Oh, I don't have a camera. Damn. Oh, is that a fallen Tori gate? Or Tori? However it's pronounced. To pool of purification. I mean, if we really need to. I think I missed something in this woods last time. I really don't want to be back here. I'm really sad that didn't record either. Oh, there she is again. She was standing here. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. Must have been the landslide. The old road seems to carry up on the edge of the cliff. Okay. Into the woods we go, which is what they usually say not to do when you're in places like the woods or parks or stuff. That looks like an item. A water flowing from a rocks is pooled here, forming a small pond. How cute. For now. There's something on the ground. there gonna be ghost hands? I believe this one had ghost hands. I don't want to pick it up. We missed it. Okay, sometimes a ghost hand will appear when you try to reach for an object. Yeah, I know. A tourist brochure. I wonder if he dropped it. It has a map of the mountain. It should be very useful. So this is the way from the pool of purification to the unfathomable forest. Got it. Why is the music so loud? Okay, so we are here. We need to be here, apparently. But this whole place is very confusing. Luckily I didn't get far, but still. There she goes. Something under the waterfall. Ghosties? No, okay. Purifying embers. Coals that light the forbidden flame. They dry you and remove the taints of the black water. Okay. There's a wetness gauge. Of course there is. Okay. Ooh. Someone on... Oh no. Someone jumped. No man. I just let go and you still grabbed me. Okay, we got some herbs. Why? Okay, clearly there was nothing behind us. Okay, there she goes. No, it just looks like dirt in a tree. Okay, so that thing is definitely going down. I'll use an ember in a bit. I'm gonna use one now. We haven't lost that much health yet, so... I got you. Trying to steal my embers. I'm gonna use one just because it makes me nervous. And now our clothes are dry again. Cool. Ugh. This part. There's something in the water. It's the camera. Not a good sign. It's probably been drowned. Got type 14 film. Cool. Old film, not effective at exercising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. There's someone behind us, isn't there? Sun lanes. A switch upgrade. You can now use the camera. Yeah, I knew there was a reason. Oh, you are very close, sir. Your friend should also just stay here. Hi. Where are you? No, 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 no. Where are you going? Just go past real quick. Turn back. Tried sneaking up on me. Where's your friend? Oh, they're both gone. I know you can touch them. Oh, dude. Let's keep going. There she goes. That way. Woman on a cliff. Huh. Okay, up this way. And through the fence. Top 14, cool. Entering the forest. There's a torn note lying on the ground. It looks like Fuyuhi's. Okay. I looked into Mount Takami. It's always been a spiritual place, not spiritual as in holy, but spiritual as in filled with spirits of the dead. Maybe that's why it's a suicide spot. Haruka wouldn't go to die alone though, not without telling me. The book said people get spirited away to the mountain, they get called towards it and disappear alone. I read how it calls to people who are perceptive, anxious, meek, and who lack family. My heart skipped a beat when I read that. It describes Haruka perfectly. She's so kind and accepting, she always opens up to me. She's alert even when she seems to be spacing out. She knows what I'm thinking. Maybe she was spirited away. But where do people go when they're spirited away? The more I think about it, the scarier it gets and the more my heart starts pounding. Okay. Well, into the lion's den we go. Ugh. I don't like this place. There she goes. Candles that are somehow lit, despite looking pretty deserted. heading inside. There was someone by the shrine on the other side of the river. Was it Fuhi? The camera says so, yeah. Just before we get closer. Yep, and there is a friend. Oh, you're very fast. Oh, he moves. It's so weird. No, why are you going behind the tree? He's gonna come sprinting at us, isn't he? Tuskete, help me. Save me. It sounds like he's underwater. Oh, he's going. Okay, we got him. Okay, let's go that way first. Looking at the tree. I don't know what to do now that Haruka's gone missing. I can't do anything on my own. It's like I can't breathe. We've been close since we were children. Now she's gone. I realize how important she is to me. How irreplaceable. I can't stop thinking I could have done something when she left that day. Maybe if I'd said something, I could have stopped her from going. The waiting is unbearable. I should have been the one to disappear. It should be me. If Haruka comes back, there's so much I want to tell her. I should tell her how I really feel before we end things together. Maybe she's already known for a long time, but I'll tell her anyway. I have to tell her. Ooh. early. Okay, I wanted to see if I missed anything on the right hand side of this area, because I think I did. A small Jesus statue stands at the base of a tree. Okay. I see, I never noticed this when I first played during the first recording. So I think this is where we... No, this isn't where we came from. Okay, I think let's go back to this area and go more to the right. So we have to turn around. We can go this way as well. Oh, full. And? No. Cool. Oh, I have too many. Oh, I didn't see this the first time. Ooh. That moved. Come on. Hands? No, okay. Scrap from a notebook. It looks like it fell from the sleeping bag poking out of the tent. Ugh. How long have I been here? I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm glad I decided to do things right and come here to die. This place feels right. I thought I might get lonely, but there are people here. People who aren't alive. This place may be as strange as people say. I heard children playing just now. I tried to get a good look at them, but they ran off before I could get close. Did they come here on their own, or were they left here? Earlier, I heard the sound of raspy breathing and running. After that, I heard a scream. I was scared and held my breath. I'm not scared of death, but that was terrifying. I saw a woman dressed in white today. She was draped in cloth, so I couldn't see her face. She seemed to stare at me for a while, then left. Which side is she on, I wonder? Will she be back? I saw her again. She turns up every day, watching me. I feel her gaze, but not her presence. As soon as I notice her, she disappears. She must be constantly watching me. I heard a voice. A mournful voice, like screaming. No, like singing. It was a call of some kind, but not for me. Not yet. My time is yet to come. Everything I brought with me is gone. And now I have nothing. I like it here. Nothing matters now. This was the right choice. I'm glad I came. She will come soon. She will take me away. She's calling. I must go. Wow, that's really sad. I think this is just more film. Oh, 61. Nice. Oh, okay, but there's something over here. I think it's more embers. Okay. Well, let's go back. Okay, there she goes. Sacred water. Cool. So let's go back and follow her. Ooh, swept away maiden. Let's go before she comes over here. Yeah, she's going this way. In front of the shrine. Oh, it's on the other side, okay. Let's get that later then. Ugh, there's a lot of dolls. Countless dolls are lined up around the shrine. Maybe the shrine would use dolls in ceremonies. They look like they've been out here for quite some time, exposed to the elements. Okay, she goes around. Examining a door. The door's shut. It doesn't look like he went into the shrine. Okay. Oh, wait, there's something. Haruka and I've been close since kindergarten. We sang a song together at graduation. It was called The Song of Memories. Haruka and I looked at each other when we sang together. I'll never forget that. I think about those times a lot lately. They were the best. If I even hummed that tune, I start to tear up. Ooh. The kids are here. Girl watching from behind. Boy watching from behind. Girl watching from behind. Very creepy. Okay, so she goes this way. Oh, more 61 film. I saw you. Oh, come on. Oh. You guys aren't being very nice. Ah. Ah. Oh. Come on. This isn't a very nice place to fight. the switch fall. Did they disappear? I have a feeling they'll come back. Okay, there she goes. Oh, she's just standing there. Cutscene. Okay, we have got to go back. Oh, 1 minute. Okay, let's get out of here. There's an item. Should I go for it? Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, we are gonna die. Okay, items. Stop pressing back. I'm gonna have to use this one. It looks like she's getting pushed or something. Oh, look at the hands. Oh, she's gonna come for me. You can't focus on her for some reason. Okay, she's gone. Ooh. A note. I like it here. I can die alone. There's no one to stop me. I can take things slowly. A peaceful and dignified death. Life is nothing but mystery and suffering. I'm sick of it. I wonder if that was hers then. The one we just saw. Dude, seriously? Okay, where are we? Apparently on a very roundabout way back. Let's go through here. Okay, this is this shrine area again. Really? You're gonna run off again? Oh, and there's the kids. I remember these dudes. They'll like run at you and then run back. You jump at me. a theory about this one. I think that was a real girl at the shrine, and then she heard the other 3 kids playing, and they weren't alive, and then she kind of joined them, if that makes sense. Somehow. Door's still locked, so come on, we need to leave. If the forest allows us. I believe the exit is this way, because we went around because of the broken bridge. Like, it's just conveniently broken, and the doll's hair haven't aged in forever. Oh, there's an item. Ooh, they're pointing it out. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's Kurosawa. Why is she in the river? Oh no, okay. So we just picked up her shadow and our charge disappeared. Shoes and heels are you wearing? Oh, this was Sokka's favorite. It must have been carried here by the river, just like the camera obscura. Oh no, there's singing in the background. And it's raining. Okay, apparently we need to go this way. I would use an ember, but I think we're just gonna get soaked again. Someone's really singing. Play with me forever. I know I'll remember you. Hmm. Shit. Oh, she's gone. She was a ghost the entire time, wasn't she? She didn't look like that though. You see the thing like zooms in on the knife she's holding. See? There, it's on the knife again. And then she changes. Ooh. Oh, there's a face on the knife. Is she done? Oh. Wait, was she? No, not yet. Is it open? Oh, it is. Okay. Now we need to go touch her so she'll wait for us.
日比野さん。はるか。日比野。
I don't think she made it to the shrine. I think she got sidetracked and then she saw the knife. Yeah, it wasn't her, unfortunately. And then she gets distracted. That was a mean trick. Wasn't actually her friend. And here is one of the boss ladies, apparently. Yep. Called it. She looks cool, but she's so scary. Nah, I'm going home. Tainted. Ghost attacks may leave you tainted. This happens, your health will continually decrease. Purifying embers, okay. Why are you behind me? She's not being very nice, is she? So apparently you can't look into her eyes. Oh. We need to heal again. Should have dodged instead of taking the photo. Sneaking up on me. Shrine Maiden. Oh, we couldn't go and touch her. They just taught us the feature. It's too dangerous. I can't stay here. I'll have to go back for now. Okay, which way is the way back? So pretty much straight ahead. That's a lot of the ones we just fought. I'm assuming they're the Shrine Maidens of this game. That's a lot of ladies. Ugh. With no eyes, apparently. Maybe that's why they can hurt you when they do that lifty up thing. While searching for her friend, Fuyuhi Himeno ended up taking her own life. Having witnessed Fuyuhi's final moments, Yuri knows she wasn't alone when she died. What of that other woman who killed herself in the same way? Not to mention the mysterious Shrine Maiden, sodden from the rain. Yuri managed to locate Hisoka's camera obscura, along with the charm she always liked to wear. For now, she must return to the antique shop alone.